Wine is an alcoholic beverage made from grape juice. Even though practically any fruit such as apples, cranberries, plums, or etc. can be used to make wine if the label specifically says wine, it is produced from grapes. However, note that wine grapes are not the same as table grapes. Man has drank wine since the beginning of human history. People have always loved having a drink during social gatherings of all kinds. Wine is considered an important item in any function and has often been served with meals regardless of the event. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be showing you the top 10 most expensive wine ever sold. Sit back and enjoy. But first, hit the like button, like and share, subscribe to this channel so you will get notified when we drop new videos. And don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you. The older good wine gets, the better and sweeter it becomes. Because of the almost unending fermentation, wines develops a distinctively rich taste and flavor that genuine lovers of high-end drinks enjoy. Older wines become vintage materials with age. They could also get scarce if the manufacturer stops producing, becoming more costly and difficult to acquire. This unique feature is what makes it expensive and attracts people from all over the world to its power. Here is a collection of the world's most expensive wine ever sold in the history of man. Number 10. Chateau D'YQUEM, $117,000. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, this wine was purchased by Christian Van Eyck, a renowned wine expert, for $117,000. Why would a wine expert invest such huge amount in a bottle of wine? Well, you know what they say, the older it stays, the sweeter and more valuable it becomes. The reason for this price is said to be the fact that the wine harvested in 1811 made such a wonderful harvest that many people thought it to be the best white wine ever made. Number 9. Chateau Lafite, 1787, $156,000 for $150. Coming next on the list of the top 10 most expensive wine ever sold is the Chateau Lafite, found in the basement of famous wine connoisseur Thomas Jefferson. Business mogul Malcolm Forbes purchased this wine in 1985 for $156,000 for $150. The wine was vetted by wine experts as belonging to the former US president. Forbes must have thought he hit a jackpot as he displayed his newly acquired trophy in a glass case. Imagine his shock when the 200-year-old wine cork, which was wrongly placed before, dried up and decreased the value to absolutely nothing. That investment went down the drain. Number 8 on the list of the top 10 most expensive wine ever sold is the 1990 Domaine Leroy Musigny. This wine was valued at $224,000 per bottle. Michael Bittain, a renowned wine reviewer, made tribute to its exceptionality. The Domaine Leroy 1990 is a timely reminder of the clear difference between excellent and exceptional wine. The high quality of its fruit is unmatched, as the cultivation is carried out under strict biodynamic guidelines. Owning a bottle of this exceptional wine as part of your collection will yield amazing returns if you ever decide to auction it out. Number 7. Chateau Margaux, 1787, $225,000. Thomas Jefferson appeared to have some weird luck with his collections, as most of them met with historic endings. Our number 7 is an antique wine, carrying the initials of renowned oenophile Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson was known for this frequent purchase of bottles from Bordeaux and Burgundy while he was serving as an ambassador to France. William Sullivan paid $225,000 for a bottle of this wine and was disappointed when a waiter knocked it to the floor and the bottle shattered, and although the insurance company compensated him, he probably would never recover from the loss of an antique wine he was unable to sample. Number 6. Chateau Lafite, 1869 at $230,000. The 6th ranked most expensive wine ever sold is the Chateau Lafite, 1869. A large number of people in Asia believed that the wine was extremely uncommon and were willing to part with fortunes to lay their hands on a bottle of this priceless wine. Livex ranks Lafite Rothschild as one of the strong fine wine brand in the world when it comes to average price and volume. At an auction in Hong Kong, experts predicted the wine would sell for $8,000, but to their surprise, an unnamed bidder bought it for $230,000, making it the 6th most expensive wine ever sold. Number 5. Shipwrecked 1907 Heidsieck, $275,000. For our number 5, we have the Shipwrecked 1907 Heidsieck, In 1998, a shipment of Heidsieck that was shipwrecked during the World War I was salvaged. This shipment was one of the most expensive champagnes ever recorded. For a wine that had spent close to a century over at water, it is almost unbelievable that people would bid as high as $275,000 at its auction. The history surrounding the wine bottles added to its popularity. Legend has it that the ship transporting the bottles was drowned by a German submarine and the debris was not recovered until nearly 100 years later. This wine has been kept freezing and away from any source of light for 80 years. You could call the priceless wine lost but found. Number 5. Cheval Blanc, 1947. $305,000. Number 4. The Chateau Cheval Blanc is believed by many to be the greatest Bordeaux ever produced. An unnamed bidder bought the wine at a surprising sum of $304,375. In 2012, Chateau Cheval Blanc received the Premier Grand Cru Classes A classification of Saint-Emilion wine, making it one of the most spectacular producers in the world. One amusing fact about this wine is the peculiarity of its production. Due to the harsh weather in the year of its production, it had to be made in local settings, with the absence of technical necessities giving it a distinct and unmistakable flavor. Number 3. Jeroboam of Chateau 1945, $310,000. This vintage wine sold for over $300, although the price is relatively understandable given that it is manufactured by one of the wealthiest families in the world. These wines are made from the Nathaniel Rothschild vineyard, which is regarded as one of the most valuable in the whole world. The 1945 label bears a letter V, which is said to represent the victory in World War II. A bottle of Jeroboam of Chateau is regarded as one of the best of the previous century and comes in different measures. This wine comes with class and elegance. Number 2. 1992 Screaming Eagle Cabernet, $500,000. Second on the list of the top 10 most expensive wine ever sold is the 1992 Screaming Eagle Cabernet. This wine is regarded as sacred due to how rare it is and how little quantity was produced for sale. In 2000, a bottle of the Screaming Cabernet sold for $500,000 on a charity auction. Produced in Oakville, California, one could wonder what the producers had in mind before crafting such excellence into bottles. It is unfiltered and smells like blackcurrant mixed with oak. Americans sure have a knack for excellent wines. Number 1. 1945 Domaine de la Romanée-Conti, $558,000. And first on the list of the top 10 most expensive wine ever sold is the 1945 Domaine de la Romanée-Conti. Asians appear to have a tongue for excellent wines, as the most expensive wine purchase was done by an Asian customer who purchased the 1945 Domaine de la Romanée-Conti for a jaw-dropping sum of $558,000, breaking not only the record of the world's most expensive wine, but also the most money paid for a 750 ml bottle of Burgundy. Buyer has come this far in the history of wine auctions. There you have it, the world's top 10 most expensive wines ever sold. Wines will always maintain their value. This is because the world's supply of old wine will get even smaller as the economy expands, and those who have these vintage drinks in their possession might end up being the most sought after collectors in the world. The next time you drink a glass of wine, remember that it could be among the first bottle of wine in the future. The older wine gets, the sweeter and more valuable it becomes. We hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, share, and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when we upload new videos. Also, drop your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.